So marketing automation can help you generate leads, but it can also help you generate better quality leads than just about any other marketing tools can. So how does it work? I'm Ian Campbell. I'm CEO of Mission Suite. Before we jump into today's video, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you're notified anytime that we post new videos. So I've been helping clients build up their marketing automation efforts using Mission Suite for the past 10 years. Now, in that time, I've learned that a lot of people don't really know just how they can use marketing automation to actually generate leads. And as a result, they question why they should invest the time into marketing automation at all. And I get that. I mean, if it's not going to work to bring in new leads, then why bother? So in this video, I thought I'd dive into the different ways that marketing automation can help you generate quality leads from the people that you already know. So chances are, even if you're brand new to business, you have some sort of a list of people that you know who are somewhere in your target market. If not, check out this video about ways that you can be prospecting as a new business owner. It's here in the info card, and there's a link to the description of this video as well. Regardless of whether you're starting from scratch or using a list of 50, 100, 1,000, or 5,000 people, you're building a database of people who could potentially be great customers or clients for you. But then what? Well, now you start marketing to them. Oftentimes in this scenario, you're going to be using a combination of email marketing and inbound marketing techniques to get this going. Start out by putting together a newsletter. Any marketing automation tools worth their salt, like Mission Suite, have an email marketing capability with email templates that you can always use as a starting point. So use those as a way to get started and start putting something together. Whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, etc., you have to start somewhere. And if you don't know where you'll come up with the content, use articles or content from other sources that you respect. Grab an article snippet and drop it into a newsletter with a link to the full article and let people know that this is an interesting article from a resource that you trust. Don't overthink it. Just make sure that it's something that actually applies to your industry, the problem that you solve, or the solution that you offer. Otherwise, it's not really going to be worth much. The key here is to get people used to seeing your name in their inbox and to get them to start interacting with something that your marketing automation system can use to start identifying people who might be interested in eventually having a conversation. Next, come up with some sort of a downloadable content offer, something that only real leads would be interested in checking out. Maybe it's a white paper, some sort of an infographic, or a reference document that can be easily consumed. Again, this doesn't necessarily have to be something that you create from scratch, but maybe there's something that you've found particularly helpful. Share it. At the end of the day, it's going to help you find a group of people who are interested enough in the problem that you solve, and of course, more specifically, the way you solve that problem. And the people who are downloading that content are going to really be the ones raising their hands so that you know who you want to be pointing to. Now, quick note on this, make sure that you're not sharing something that the original creator is charging for. If you had to pay for that white paper or the report that you want to share with people, don't just offer it up as a download for free. Instead, direct them to where they can purchase it themselves. Now, I'm certainly not a lawyer, but I'm sure there could be legal ramifications to doing something like that, sharing something that people would charge for free. But more importantly, it's just kind of a jerk move, and you don't want to be that person. At the end of the day, it's going to hurt a lot more than it helps. Okay, so we're about to dive into some of the more in-depth aspects of marketing automation with lead scoring. So if you have any questions, I want to hear them so that we can get them answered. So do me a favor, drop any questions that you have in the comments, and we're going to do our best to respond. So what we're building here is an elevating interest level. It takes a lot less of a commitment of interest to click on an article than it does to actually download something. But if we can identify the people who have done both, now you've got someone who might be interesting to talk to. So how do you identify those people? So now we're getting into the magic of marketing automation, because with the system like this, you can actually identify these people and lift them up to the top of the pile by using lead scoring. Now, I know this can get a little bit more advanced, and so we're going to keep it as basic as possible for the purpose of this video. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. But at its core, lead scoring allows you to identify people who have interacted enough with your marketing to justify more personalized and intentional interaction, kind of like a phone call or maybe a personal email. And it does so by ranking or scoring those interactions. So let's say that every time someone clicks on a link in your email newsletter, it's worth 1 point. And then when someone downloads the content that you offer them, it's worth 3 points. Lead scoring will identify the people who have made those interactions and assign them the relevant point values. So, for example, if someone clicks on 2 links in your email and then downloads the content, they'll accumulate 5 points. Now you get to decide just how engaged they need to be with you before you want the system to alert you. Is 5 points or 2 link clicks and a content download enough? Or do you want someone who's shown even more interest? Maybe you want them to have downloaded 2 pieces of content and clicked on 10 links in your newsletters. Whatever you decide, you're going to be able to use that threshold, whether it's 5 points for the first example or 16 points for the second example, to trigger a notification that someone is ready for a personalized outreach. And the beauty of marketing automation is that all you need to do is set up the rule and let your system send you an email alert when a new lead is ready to be called. So obviously all of this requires some sort of a solid system to be able to manage this effectively. So if you want to see how Mission Suite can help you manage your marketing automation efforts, then check out one of our demo webinars using the link in the description of this video. As always, I really hope that you got something out of this video. If you did, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and maybe give it a share so that others can check it out too. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so that you're notified anytime that we post new videos. And while you're at it, check out the videos on your screen, and we will see you next time around. Cheers.